Oh, we have 2 ship conversations? How fun.
What's this? Missing your big sister already, Rosa?
No. Well, maybe a little. It's just... I know I was all gung-ho about joining the crew, but I'm not sure how to make myself useful to everyone. Sure, I worked at the inn, but I'm not even half the cook my dad is.
It's alright. Everyone has their anxieties. But even then, there are surely things that only you can do, Rosa. There. I'll always be here to lend you a shoulder when Felia's not around.
Hey, Mira! You don't have to get all touchy-feely with me!
What in hell are those two on about?
I don't think we want to know.
Faster!
Oh, right, we can't go this way. This is an invisible wall. Man, there's nothing I hate more than having an invisible wall in my open world pirate game.
Let's be off!
It's above 2 hours. Yeah, we're doing,
Okay, let's pick up the pace.
we're doing 4 hours today, I think. Here's the question. Am I streaming SMT5 tomorrow, or am I streaming Metaphor Refantasio? I actually don't know. Because that SMT5 news was like... It just shadow dropped. Part of me wants to do SMT5, do that free DLC update. That new quest and all, and I think there's like new virtual challenges. Again, I gotta look into exactly what they add, but... Part of me does maybe want to play SMT5 tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing. Bum, 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 bum. I think regardless, we'll do Ease 10 on Wednesday, though. Regardless of which one I pick. Seems to be some whoppers around here. Too bad we don't have the right bait for them. Aw. I need bait G. That was a waste of my time. Also, I imagine we're gonna need, for the Platinum, I'll need to, like, get all this fog out to, like, explore the map completely? Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna worry about that. Like, I'm just worried about doing the quest. Go to the side quest then.
Okay, let's go.
I don't know if we're 100%ing this game. We'll do like all the side quests in the game. I'm probably not gonna do like all nitty gritty 100% completion. Chances are, I think I already know actually. We need to play the game on Nightmare to get the platinum, but that's how Ease 8 and 9 work too. So we'll definitely do like all the side quests in the game and like find all the landmarks and all, like everything that like actually matters. The quest in getting the 6 navies. Oh, is getting the 6 navies, like, does that, like, actually involve anything that's not, like, a quest? I mean, you can tell me in vague... You could tell me vaguely. Like, does doing the navi stuff, like, actually, is it just, like, trivial? Is it kind of like how other navies work? You just give them an item and you get it? There's only one of the challenges you can do? That's lame. You have to beat Satan and COC exclusive super boss for the other 2? That's cringe. The Nordics, this is where they anchored down. Oh yeah, Gunnar said he'd be waiting for us, didn't he? So what's the plan? Let's see what this is about. We still have those island recaptures to do. I'm not sure how to activate them, but I have to do them. If we have to, this better not turn into a giant headache, though.
Alright, let's do this.
Peerless practice. From there, Adel and Karja send a signal to the Nordics before pulling the Sandress up alongside it. The pair boarded the flagship and were ushered to the deck, with Gunnar appearing before them soon after. Anyway, if I like the challenge or not, we'll see. I would still like to try it. I mean, I attempted the Satan fight. I've been awaiting you, Princess. A pleasure to have you as well, Adol. Was kind of a surprise to see the Sea Force's flagship anchored in a place like this. I guess that makes for a decent spot to keep an eye on anything brewing in the Marine Triangle. In truth, we actually rotate between multiple locations. We're also working with Felia on Anchor Island to adapt our formation as necessary. You and your crew deserve some credit for the information you managed to obtain. Because of it, the Marine Triangle is somewhat less of an unknown factor now. Hope to have the Soundtress play just as much of an active role for us in the future as well. To that end, it is without a doubt that much will be riding on the actions of both you mana wielders. This in turn will demand even further diligence and effort going forward. Don't have to tell us twice, we're more than aware. Is that really all you called out to us for? To nag us? Overall, Adel and I have made a pretty good team. Hell, at this rate, 2 of us alone will have the Undying Fleet wiped out in no time. A naive claim that. I could swear I've taught you that there's no greater danger than the negligence that stems from complacency. Must I remind you of your 8th raid on the pirate ship when a moment's distraction earned you an arrow wound? Or what about your 15th voyage at sea and when you set off a trap and plummeted into the ocean? Or just last year when bringing the wrong amount of feed led to 100 ravens pecking at your head? I haven't forgotten about any of those, and quit exaggerating, it was still in the 2 digits. Shut up, Adol, or I'll give you something to laugh about. At any rate, carelessness is your greatest enemy. The same applies when collaborating as shield brethren. I had anticipated that the vigilance you have maintained in these chaotic circumstances would soon begin to slacken. As such... Are we throwing hands? Well, this took a turn fast. This is the real reason you called us here, then? It is, but there's also something I wish to confirm. That being how much you and the outsider Adol have improved as brethren. Fear not, I plan to go easy on you, for the most part. Hey, what do you want to do, shield brother? He's spewing a whole lot of bilge about us. Sounds like fun. Guess it makes a good chance to see how we stack up against one of the peerless pair. Fair warning, Gunnar, you won't be holding back on us for long. I would have it no other way. Now come. Oh, 34? Did you scale? Doesn't matter, I'm gonna knock you in the next week, Gunnar. Mana to me! Oh wow, this guy's aim sucks. He is holding back, but like, does he really expect me to believe that he's just being this terrible on purpose? Because I'm not sure if I do. Would like to build my revenge gauge up a little more. Yeah, 2.2 is probably good. I got that guard. I'll take it. That was unfortunate. I was in the middle of my sword swipe and I didn't know how long I was gonna need. I'm saying, hey, Ice Hammer. Too easy. Excuse me, game. That was a guard. Alright, he still messes up the timing. Mana. Too easy. Into that. You can guard in the air. Which I think I knew, but it's just hard to time. I think my R2 was a little bit off there. Nope. I want this falling blade. We gotta work on mastering this at all. Which I should have been doing. Nope. Thank you, my friends. Alright, now die, Gunnar. One more. A perfect finish. You find the navies in the overworld, but the subquests are required for them. Oh, okay. So I just, like, look for them and grab them. Alright, interesting. I don't know. We'll, I definitely want to do The thing is, like, if I was busy with other stuff, I'd be like, I either wouldn't do anything with that Vengeance update, or I would probably record it. But because I have, like, some dead air, I wouldn't mind doing a stream of it. Even if it does turn out to be pretty short. That should suffice. Damn tough as ever. Don't sell yourself short. I had to exert myself more than I'd planned. Princess, forgive my impertinence, and Adol, my apologies for thrusting this test upon you. It seems I can't set aside any worries I had about your upcoming voyages. And those worries warranted you dragging us all the way out here to just act smug. I'll admit though, I do feel more alert now, and I recognize Adol and I still have a long way to go. You made your point. We can't start getting cocky if we want to be able to protect the Sandras, saying our crew. I keep saying Sandras and they pronounce it like Sandras. The very fact that you're having such thoughts tells me there was a value in conducting this exercise. Allow me to compensate you for your participation. Here's your participation medal. Thanks for playing, kids. I do hope this proves useful as your journey progresses. Damage dealt up per nearby foe. That'll probably help me in due time. Sure, we're happy to have it. You know, it's funny. You really haven't changed a bit from way back when, Gunnar. Always seeming like you've got everything figured out, putting people to the test without a scrap of mercy. I'm simply doing what would be required of any war chief. Yeah, I could see that. We've known each other for over a decade after all. Haha, your words humble me. Go strong, princess, and I don't only mean in terms of power or skill. It may very well serve you to bring you closer to Jarl Grimson. I look forward to just seeing how strong you and Adol can become. Yeah. Thanks, Gunnar. Afterward, Adol and Karja return to the Sandras, looking on as Nordics set off toward its next destination.
That just about does it.
That's done. How about these other letters? Where are letters normally kept? That was over there, and then we still have that one side quest down over there. I don't know what this is part of. That's where we need to go for the story. Sea life? Oh, it just shows you the different expanses. How do I look at Hugel's letters? I thought there was some way to do that. Probably not super important. Let's go over here.
We anchor!
Rose's true. We'll save Rose's true form
Drop anchor!
for when we're going to a main story objective or something. Hello there. You have a side quest for me, I noticed. Ah, it's you. I take it you read my message. We did. You're Evolved. Oh, this is one of the Hugel letters. So Hugel letters basically meld into side quests, essentially. You're a blacksmith by the looks of it. Yeah, that's right. Opened up my forge here in this village about a year or so ago. I make weapons and the like, but I didn't call you over to help sharpen axes or pound metal. The real reason is that there has been a number of booby traps set up throughout the Osmond Expanse. They look like normal barrels, but they're packed to the brim with gunpowder. The Grieger must have spread them around recently. Damn pests. Big barrels, huh? What are they trying to accomplish with that, though? Just causing havoc. Your guess is as good as mine. Either way, I don't want anyone in the village to run afoul of them. I plan on taking care of this myself once I got the time, but maybe you can clean up the waters for us if it's no trouble. This track really reminds me of Trails, like, a lot, and I think it's the same composer. But specifically Trails from Zero and Azure. This is a long deadline, but we will do it ASAP. Yeah, this ain't the kind of thing the Baltic Seafarers can afford to ignore either. Appreciate the help then. I spotted 3 of these traps out there, but there could easily be more. If you spot one, blow with the smithereens.
Let's give it a go.
Yo, get selfie on them. If only selfie were here. she's very skilled at the whole smithereens bit. Karja, what were you doing there? That was crazy. You're like warped. You have a warp ability and you didn't tell me? Stupid barrel.
We're zooming along.
Never stood a chance. Alright, this quest is like stupid easy. I did not think they were all going to be around Anchor Island. I thought they were going to be a little bit further off. Should be one over this way. I can't wait till we have like 5 boosts.
Take the shot.
My least favorite thing about the ship is its speed, and that does upgrade over time. It does help when you have like a ship conversation to kind of like have something to listen to while you move, but even still. I mean, we have 2 boosts right now. I'm not sure what the ship is going to cap at. Like, even still, you only get like a short burst of speed. So wait, how do I do those island recaptures? Because those were available too. I'm not sure how the game wants me to do those. Oh, wait, I'm done. Just take me back to Anchor Island then.
All right, let's disembark.
Not you. It is done. Well, how goes the cleanup we discussed? 6 whole barrels, huh? You've really been hard at work out there. There shouldn't be any more than that, I'm betting. Thanks for the help. Here's your reward, hope it comes in handy. Hey, recovers 1% HP, defense minus 100. Seems decent. Here's a little extra to boot. Ooh, X-Star Plus. Crit rate up is really exciting. And a Vitality Elixir. That gives you Vitality by 3 points. Are you sure? This all must have been a hefty amount of coin. Don't think twice about it. I've got high hopes for you too, after all. Imagine if he said don't think twice or I'll have to take it back. Like, don't make me regret this. High hopes, huh? Fess up. You're not just any old blacksmith, are you? Not only could you accurately identify dangerous traps in the ocean by sight alone, you're also familiar with the naval warfare, unlike the other villagers. Wow, nothing gets past you, does it? You're right, I'm a Norman from Balta Island at that. Huh, Balta Island, huh? If you're gonna pull our legs, at least make it sound believable. Wait, it couldn't be, could it? Maybe. This is reminding me of something. I think I heard a little about her in passing. You remember Holger, the blacksmith on Balta Island? No, not a clue. Well, his older sister is also a blacksmith and kind of a prodigy at that. But she was always on the eccentric side. They say she set out a decade ago on a journey to master her craft. That's about the size of it. Glad to hear they haven't forgotten about me. You know, I even look after her when you were an infant princess. Really? Doesn't ring a bell at all? But anyway, if you're here, does that mean you finish your journey? Where to begin? When I left Obelia Gulf, I crossed into other countries, searching around while honing my abilities. My goal? Figuring out how to forge the ideal ultimate weapon. But somewhere along the way, I realized my trip ran its course. Now I'm the one in need of hammering and sharpening, which is why I'd say I'm still only halfway there. So when you say ultimate weapon, what do you mean exactly? Ha, that's a topic I'd love to discuss with you someday. But the simplest way I know how to put it is that it'll be a weapon capable of overcoming my regrets. Some weapon. To be honest, part of this has been about owning up to my mistakes, even if I've been dragging it out for 14 years now. Haha, don't forget grueling. But I'm dead set on this, so it is what it is. I suppose I should mention that the villagers here don't think of me as a Norman. Not that I've done much to hide it, I wouldn't be surprised if the chief already knew. I see. Makes sense after everything you've told us. Well, with all that said, Karja, daughter of Grimson, and Adel, the red-haired outsider. No doubt you'll have plenty of rigor ahead as mana users, but your path through life is one you have to carve yourself. So get out there, young warriors. I'm expecting great things out of you two.